Today is March 17th, 2025, Monday morning. I am taking a video of what's going on with all the flooding today on my land. My main concern is not the culvert as much, although I wonder if it's wide enough. It doesn't seem to me to be wide enough because of all that, because of all the flooding over there. But that seems to be coming from another direction as well. Again, this was not the case when I first moved here, land. So this is no longer the water that is coming from the culvert on Stoddard Road. This is water that is coming from that in a combination with much more water from above. There used to be a retention pond up there on the forestry land, and as of late that's been empty. And I was told by Paul Daly that that was a skating pond that everybody used for years, and the first 2 or 3 years I was here, it was always wet. It always had water in it. So, but it was empty yesterday. It was empty last year. So something seriously has changed from above, and that makes me wonder if I've got what I need down here to handle this, because this is my land that I'm videoing right now, and as you see, my land is flooded. There's supposed to be a brook that comes through here, as you see, but this pond situation over here to the left, over to the far side of the brook, that's not something that was supposed to be here. And also you notice that the banks are getting narrower. This bank is underwater, much of it right now. Let's see if I can get down here a little further without falling. So yeah, there's a lot of this that's underwater. And it's encroaching closer and closer to my lawn area, which has me concerned. There isn't much distance between where all this water is that is now like part of the brook, I guess, and my lawn. Here's my lawn. There's about 1.5 feet. So I want to get a good view for whoever needs it to see just what's happening here. This brook has widened dramatically over the past year or so. Mostly great that they had put and left in the culvert. You see that these trees are compromised. This, according to DES, was forestry. They considered this land before they approved after the fact, after the culvert and driveway were put in, they considered it forestry. And what you see over there doesn't look too much like it's going to stay forestry. Are the trees going to be able to maintain, their root system and stay here, or am I going to have all of this disappear? So, and again, you see that there's more water coming in from above over here. So it makes it through here from above, and then it also goes along there and fills that area over there. So basically the whole area is flooded. And I'd like to know who's been doing whatever up above that is causing all of this area to become flooded like this. There's much more water coming through here the past 1.5 years than there was before. I'm going to go around. I'm going to go around to the back of my shed to follow the brook a little more. this area here, the land on the other side, that is again my land, is higher. So you don't see quite as much ponding over there because that is higher. But that said, I've lost a whole bunch of slope right here. And the brook has become very wide here. The boulders that used to build up this area to maintain the bank have eroded away from all this extra water and have fallen in. So now the brook has the boulders that were part of the bank in the bottom of the brook. You can see a couple of 3 big ones right there. And this is how close my shed is. So if I lose much more of this, I'm going to lose my shed. It's just too much water to be coming through here. It was not part of the terrain when I bought this property. And I don't think it was meant to be part of the terrain when the culvert down below was put in. I mean, look at this. This is eroding all the brook banks, including along here. I'm going to turn this off, walk up in the woods a little bit, and start again.